Welcome to this class about how to become a superhuman in 5 steps. This course is particularly dear to my heart because it's all about transformation, about your transformation, and the transformation that any human can do. What's important here is you have to understand that it all comes from an active inner attitude. So you need to do something you've never done before. And then you'll be able to change your being, yourself. Here I am in Bali with a new awareness in a new body. And I achieved that because I looked into subjects I hadn't been familiar with before, because I looked into subjects that I didn't like before, meaning that I've been working in areas I didn't like about myself, areas I had an aversion to, areas that might be exhausting, that might drain your energy. However, often those are the areas where you can grow the most. And the one big question you may ask yourself now is, are you ready to transform your life? Are you ready to do things differently than before? You don't have to change everything at once, but it is important that you do something different tomorrow compared to what you do today. And the day after tomorrow, you'll do the same. You can see this course as a chance. The course was created with a lot of passion for this subject. I literally spent hours rewriting the text and adjusting the videos to make the lessons as easy as possible for you to understand and to bring some fun into learning about this subject, which resulted in 5 different topics which I'll introduce in this video. Those are detoxification, mental setting, vitamins and minerals, E-smog or digital detox, and coherent water, which is my personal favorite. Coherent water is also a subject you probably haven't heard that much about in detail. The course is structured so that in the beginning, there is always a video lesson. In other words, I take time to prepare the topic as a video lesson. But I've also included a comprehensive written part. And my recommendation, do both. The video lessons are for when you're relaxing on your sofa or on your way to work. The written lesson you should see as a small challenge because it is definitely intense and full of extra knowledge. In case these lessons are still not enough for you, I've also added some additional literature at the end of the course. These are recommendations regarding books, video lessons on YouTube, or other aspects that go even deeper into the individual subject areas. Nevertheless, you should keep in mind that transformation needs time. It isn't recommended to finish this course as fast as possible. If you notice that one of the subjects really interests you, take some days. Listen to the video lessons again. Read through the text once more. Even I notice, when reading over the subject for a second or third time, that I might have missed some important details about the author's intention that I had not noticed before. So what should you learn from this class? Why should you complete this course? The great thing about this course is, you get a chance to become someone different. That might sound rather strange at first, becoming someone different. However, when you review who you were 10 years ago and who you are today, what is the difference? Of course, your body and appearance might have changed, but which things have really changed you? Wasn't it the things that forced you to try something different? Maybe you changed your diet, so you're eating different food. Or maybe you've changed your career, meaning you're now performing different tasks. Or you're in a new relationship, meaning you're having different conversations. Or you found a new hobby, meaning you're doing different things in your leisure time. And that is what this is all about. Doing things different than you have before. And you'll be able to create a new self. Someone who talks and thinks differently about topics. And this change is essentially the greatest gift we have here. That stagnation doesn't have to be accepted, and therefore also diseases don't have to just be accepted. Everything that might feel weird in your body, or things that are not right in your life, it doesn't have to stay this way. Life is designed to promote change, to promote transformation. And it can always take you to whatever you dream about. You are allowed to envision who you really want to be. And then you can take the steps and measures to achieve who you really want to be. And of course, I also have a little bonus for you. So for everyone who sticks to the course until the end, for those, I've prepared a small surprise at the end. So stay tuned. But for now, let's continue. So what is this course all about? This course follows the theme biohacking. And at this point, you might ask yourself, what is biohacking? Actually, biohacking has existed throughout history. Biohacking already existed in monastic times. What were the monks doing back then? They grew, for example, nasturtium. It is the medical plant of 2013, and it helps against bladder problems. And the monks grew this plant in the monastery gardens. And in the monastery gardens were basically all the plants that they could consume to heal their body, allowing their body to return to the optimum it had been in the beginning. This is considered the old school biohacking. And at the end of the day, this is what resulted in today's pharmaceutical industry and products. Biohacking, however, is a step more modern. The idea of biohacking is not to take medications to alleviate diseases, but it is about becoming aware of what the body actually needs to avoid diseases altogether. This idea is the exciting and fascinating aspect of this subject. To focus on, what does a human really need? What does the body really need? But in order to find an answer to these questions, you also have to understand what the body does not need. Meaning, just like a rusty engine that you clean using a steel brush, because it's important to clean it first, before adding oil or gasoline, or before putting the engine back together. The body and biohacking work in a similar way. And this is what the first chapter is all about. The first chapter is called detoxification. And that chapter is all about what needs to be eliminated from the body to make it fully functional again. That's it for now. I'm really excited to see you tomorrow in my video about detoxification.